Since their creation, drones have been used in many things, such as aiding people with jobs that are too dangerous for them, or making the jobs of human beings easier. One example of this is with online shipping companies. Companies such as Amazon have started using drones to deliver packages over short distances. They do this by inputting the coordinates into the drone and making the drone navigate its way there. Another example is with search and rescue missions. For example, after a natural disaster has occurred, the drone will seek out victims of the natural disaster and help to rescue them. Another example of this is with videography and photography. Drones are used often in this because of their ability to take aerial photos, and because they are also cheaper than using a plane or helicopter to do so. As technology gets better, drones are becoming more and more useful and will soon be a very important, major part in daily life. They've already been implemented into many TV shows, movies, and some games. And because of this, I've become very interested in drones. I'd like to show you the drone that I've built. So let me tell you about the parts I used to build the drone. To power the drone, I used a lithium polymer battery. I chose to use the model which has 2800 milliampere per hour, and it runs for 12 to 15 minutes. I used 4 outrunner brushless motors, and they are of 850 kilovolts. I used 4 10-inch by 4.5 pitch propellers and 4 electronic speed controllers with battery operated circuits over here. To control the drone, I used an Ardu Pilot Mega, and to program this, I used a software called Ardu Pilot Mega Mission Planner. It's free to use and it's also very easy to use, and it works for not only drones but also cars, planes, and helicopters. The receiver I used is an R26-6 channel receiver, and as you can see, this is the antenna of the receiver, and it also came with a transmitter. So this is the transmitter I used. It's an Avionic RCB6i. So the frame of the drone came with a distribution board at the bottom, but I can't show you it now because it's facing upwards. So I connected all the electronic speed controllers to the distribution boards, and I also added a a wire connector to the distribution board so I could connect it to the battery and of course power the drone. You may be wondering what the foam balls are for. They're not for design purposes. They're actually to protect the drone from getting damaged when it lands on the ground, as it cushions the landing.
While building the drone, I faced a problem with connecting the electronic speed controllers, or ESCs for short, to the brushless motors. I realized after getting the parts that the wires of the ESCs did not fit into those of the brushless motors. I got very stressed thinking that I'd made a big mistake, but then I realized all I had to do was reshape the wires. So I cut the electronic speed controller wires and soldered smaller wire connectors onto them. But it took a very long time because each electronic speed controller had 3 wires and they needed that I needed to reshape, and there were 4 of them in total. So I had to do this 12 times.
This is my first time building a drone, so as such it is a very simple model, and it can deliver packages or take aerial photos, but it can fly, which was my main objective, meaning that it was successful. I also understood all the basic principles of aerodynamics and programming required to build something of this size. So in the future, I hope to build more things such as this. Thank you.